Welcome back on my third sessions of this unit 1. Who remember that I gave out the assignment on class book page 5? Do you still remember? Let me show you here. 1 second. Whoops. Okay. Right here, page 5. Under number 2, it says look and correct the words in blue. I'm gonna go through really fast, give out the answers, and you guys supposed to check it on your own, okay? It's very easy. I already done number 1 already. So I said it's a man that is carrying a newspaper and a magazine, okay? Number 2, who is looking at a website? It's a girl. Number 3, who's looking at an atlas? It's a boy. A boy is looking at an atlas. And number 4, look at the notice and it's a woman. A woman is looking at a notice. And number 5, a girl is looking at the dictionary, which is wrong. It's supposed to be a boy looking at the dictionary. Looking at a dictionary. And number 6. Number 6 here, it says two girls are reading an encyclopedia. Number 7, it's a woman is looking at a leaflet. And number 8, 2 women. Remember? Do you remember? You would say 1 woman, 2 women, right? Plural, irregular form. 2 boys are reading comics. And then number 9, a man is carrying a poster and a calendar, which is not true. It's a woman. Can you see it? It's a woman that is carrying a poster and a calendar just behind the counter. Alright, I hope you got it all correct. And for this assignment that I gave you, in your notebook, write down all the 11 vocabularies from page 5. I need you to hand it in to me so I can tick in my little checkbook. Okay. Let's move on to another assignment that I gave it to you. This one, remember? It is on. Let me grab the book. It is on page 4. Page 4 at the library. I'm gonna give out the answers real quick, and if you've done your assignments, it will be so easy, so you just tick and correct the mistake. I will go now. Number 3, the girl. I try to find a girl right here, 2 ponytails. So she's looking at a calendar. She's right here. Whoops, right here. I can barely see her ponytails, but yep. Number 4, this guy right in front of the picture. So it says he's carrying an encyclopedia. Number 5, 2 people. What are you using? Oops, can you see? Number 4, he's carrying an encyclopedia. And number 5, 2 people, we're using they. Okay, they're looking at an atlas. And number 6, where is she? I bet she's looking over here. So she's looking at a website. Number 7, 2 kids. We're using they. So they're reading comics. Number 8, this boy is right here. He's carrying a leaflet. I hope you got it all correct, not just copying it down. I hope you look and check through. I'll give you a few more seconds. Alright, finish? Alright. For this lesson, from page 5, what's on the corner of that page? What does it look like? It looks like a smartphone. And if you look closely, you will see here question 1. This is the challenging question. This is the challenge questions that the incredible team will get. So question 1, it says, go to the library and use your research skills. How long is the equator? Okay, but some of you might have wondered, what is an equator? Do you know what that is? What is the equator? What is an equator? What is that? Well, let me show you something. I'll give you a hint. Oops, sorry, wrong one. This one. So, this is the Earth. And do you see that red line? That red line, we call it equator. Okay? So that's the equator. Have you ever wondered, where is Thailand? Well, I also got that as well. I have the map. Here is the map. So, can you see Thailand? Just right over here, just right above these equator line. And have you ever taken notice that the countries that located around equator line, they usually have more hot water than cool water. Cool weather, not cool water. What am I thinking? Anyways, so see, now I forgot what I'm gonna say. So this is the equator, and it is important for you to remember that the equator is exactly the line that cuts through the middle of the earth, because in geography thinking, scientists, they think this is very important lines to study about the earth, because since the earth is sphere, and kind of the middle kind of protrudes out, and the sun's kind of shines it right through. That's how the countries that located just right around that equator has more heat and more warm weather, hot weather than any other countries. And that's what's special about equator, that you will learn on the higher grade. That is why. So that's just a little bit of thing that I know, a thing or two that I know about the equator. Anyways, let's get back to our story. Well, imaginary line around the middle of the earth. It's just imaginary. You can't really see the line, but the scientists, they put the imaginary line in it because it's very important to learn about the hemisphere, I guess. So you must learn, and once you go up to a higher grade, you will learn about this in your geography class. From now on, you just memorize it. This is equator and it's important. Okay, it's just, you have to learn. It's like right in the middle of the earth. Anyways, well, are you excited? Because the incredible team gonna take us to their quest. They have to go to the library and find out where how long is the equator. How long is it? Is it like, let's go see. Let me find the page first. How long is the equator?
The first question. At the library.
Look! The red wolves are here! Come on, let's go in! Let's find a librarian! Excuse me, can you help us?
Certainly.
We have to answer a question. How long is the equator?
I don't know, but I can help you find out. That's strange. I was here 5 minutes ago. There were some geography CDs on the shelf.
Where are they now? Oh, look! The red wolves have got them.
Why not look on the internet?
Brilliant! Come on! Here's a computer, but there isn't a mouse.
There was a mouse next to the computer. I saw it.
Let's look in a book. Good idea. But which book?
Look in the big encyclopedia. It's over there, on the table.
Five minutes later.
Look! I found the answer. The equator is 40,075 kilometers long.
Well done. Now wait for the next text message.
Our computer crashed. Bad luck.
Well done on the incredible team because they got the first questions correct. Yay! Okay, let's move on to the next page. Page 7. Page 7. What do you see on the top of this page? You see there, you see was, you see were, and you also see some and any. You see a, you see was, see were, and then this one there. Okay, look at the tip. Look at the tip box. It says there was is the past tense of there is. There were is the past tense of there are. I bet that you still remember there is and there are, right? Well, if you don't remember, let me go through with the there is and there are a little bit. So here is the present of there is and there are. Well, there is and there are, they both have the same meaning. That means something exists. Something that has, something exists. This one, there is always using with the singular noun, which is equal one, and they are always using with plural nouns, which is more than one. I'll give you an example. There is a pen in the classroom. Okay. Next one. There are some students in that room. What's the difference here? We using there is a pen. There are some students. So this is the present that you have been learning from P3 and P4, and now you're P5. You're big now, so you can handle past simple. So we are going to start with the past simple with verb to be of was and were. Do you remember the tip? The tip said there was is the past of there is. So there was using exactly the same as there is, but it just tell you what exists in the past. It might not have it right now, but it's used to exist in the past. You can say there was what is it? There was a CD on the shelf. When you say this, your friends immediately know that it was exists here on the shelf, but right now I don't have it. Or there were some books on the table. You see, there were some books. Lots and lots of books, more than one books on the table. Well, what happened when they weren't? Negative form for was. Let me erase this real quick. Okay. When it's negative form, you using with, if it's, you have to think first if that nouns that you were talking about or you want to use, if it's a singular or plural. If it's a singular, you using there was. But keep that in mind, that is the negative form. So the negative form, not, we usually put it behind was and then we shorten it up. So it's up to there wasn't a pen on the table. What about there weren't any books? Oh, I already gave out the answer. Okay, anyways, I will give you out these. There weren't. We using any books on the shelf. This one says there weren't any books on the shelf. Look at this any. This one. Any. Let me write down the difference so you can see and compare. There were some books on the table. So I like you to put a focus on here. They weren't negative form using with any. There were, it's affirmative form, we using some. Okay, that's the difference. But there was or there wasn't is always using a or a. Now let's move down to activity 3. It says look at the pictures and finish the dialogue. So here is the picture, 4 pictures. Can you guess where it is? Right, it's in library, and these are showing the pictures of the different times on the same table. These are the same tables, but they showing you on the different times. What time is the first picture? It's 9 a.m. Is that in the morning or in the evening? 9 a.m. 9 a.m. is in the morning. And then the next picture over here is it's 11 a.m. 11 a.m. This one, 1 p.m. 1 p.m. is an hour after lunch. And then 3 p.m. in the afternoon. So let's see what's on the table. It's a dictionary here. Can you see it? And these are comics. This one is newspaper. This one is leaflets. This one is leaflets. Also dictionary. This one is comics, and this one is newspaper. So you see there are four things that we read, 4 objects that keep turning up on this table on the different time. Since I like you to be excel on how to use there was, there wasn't, there were some, there weren't any. So I will give out your assignment on this one. Look at the picture on this one and write it down on your notebooks. Where is the notebooks? Try to find the notebooks. Oh, right here. And write it down on your notebooks again. This one is another assignment, and this is really important. I hope you all doing it, guys. This is the time for you to shine, so I can see that you are hardworking and very diligent students, that I can show it to your parents how good you are. This is the time to shine for you. So don't forget to do this one, because I will check on my little checkbook and give out this one. Okay, you will see the word up here that says dictionary, newspaper, leaflets, and comics. All you need to do is to turn on the page on page 7 and take a look at the picture and see what's on and what's not on this one. So you just take a look at the picture and then write down. I gave out the answers, not the answer, yeah, also the answer and example on 1 p.m. 1 p.m. You have to write, each time you have to write 4 sentences, and each sentence must has there, and then you have to put on was, wasn't, were, weren't. Don't forget to write down some and any. you can do at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. and then 3 p.m. Also, I'd like you to copying this down as well. So please do it. Those who are in class, again, I'll let you do it after this video finish. And those who are at home, you can also rewind the video back and then look at the example and then start doing it on your own at home. It's not that hard. Any questions, always leave me on the comment sections and I will answer that. Now it's time for you to listen and repeat. Practice your speaking skill. This is the one that I want you to listen and repeat. Turn to, we're still on page 7. I know we're still on page 7, but those who couldn't quite catching up, turn to page 7 right now and look at this boy. He put on his headphone and he's ready to listen, and so do you. Alright, ready? Listen and repeat it loud and clear.
Listening 1.7. Listen and repeat.
Dictionary. A dictionary. There was a dictionary.
Newspaper. A newspaper. There wasn't a newspaper.
Leaflets. Some leaflets. There were some leaflets.
Comics. Any comics? There weren't any comics.
Alright, so one more time, please. One more time, loud and clear.
Listening 1.7. Listen and repeat.
Dictionary. A dictionary. There was a dictionary.
Newspaper. A newspaper. There wasn't a newspaper.
Leaflets. Some leaflets. There were some leaflets.
Comics. Any comics? There weren't any comics.
Good job. Before we go, let me remind you of these assignments. I would like you to finish off and hand it to me on the next day. Those who are in class, if you can finish it today, that's fine. Those who are at home, you can hand it to me tomorrow when you come to school. And it would be much appreciated because the work will keep rolling in and you keep proposing doing your assignments would be bad for you at the end of the semester. So I suggest that you should do it now because the work will be keep coming in. So those of you, again, as I have said before, if you have any questions, please leave your comments underneath this video. You can click like and subscribe and even share it. I don't mind. So I hope that you have a really good day and please be safe out there and take care of yourself. Okay? All right. Bye.